Hi everybody, this is Adam Bomb with Adam Bomb Breaks, and it's the best time of the year. No, that doesn't mean it's Christmas, it means it's Bowman's best time. So the books behind me mean that we're going to do a review, and let's check out how good this set is this year. Last year was pretty good, 2022 was phenomenal in my eyes. This has a great rookie class too. We've got 3 years in a row. How good will the set be? What are some of the problems? What are some of the good things about it? And what do I think about it in general? Is it a product you want to buy personals of, get in lots of breaks, or just kind of maybe get in some or not at all? Let's check it out. Let's go. Bowman's Best. What is in the set? Like I said, what can we expect from each box? How much did they produce? How rare are the base cards? We'll go give an estimated number count on them. The hit odds, auto odds, those are kind of my terms that I like to use. The hit odds, at least. Auto odds is a general term, and we're going to compare it to past years as well. Bowman's Best has been out for a while, so we have lots of data from past years as well. So, what are the options? Just one option here. Hobby box, 5 cards per box, 12 packs per box, 8 box cases, 4 autos per. This is kind of that, let's blow it out, lots of autos in it. You've got a few vets, mostly rookies and prospects, because it is Bowman. So, truthfully, it should all be prospects, but they always do a mix. It's a 100 card base set. Like I said, rookies and vets, there's 70 cards of those, and there's 30 prospects. So, what's good here? You're getting the best rookies, the best vets, and the best prospects. Hence, it's called Bowman's Best. There's a Sedan Rafaela to 25. That's one of the reds, I do believe. Let's see. Well, it looks red, and it's 25, but I don't get it. That's probably orange bat camera shot that I took from somebody on Facebook. All right. Here are the parallels, 18 of them, in fact. You can go through those: refractor wave, mini diamond, blah, 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 blah. There's tons on here. Used to not be so many, but they have increased. We'll talk about that some. One thing I do want to point out here, you can tell if it's a rookie, vet, or a prospect by where they put the logo. The logo is going to be on the right for the prospects. The logo is going to be on the left for all the rookies and vets. That's a good distinction, so people don't start saying, hey, this is Wander Franco. That was funny because now we don't care. Wander Franco's rookie card, since he was in Bowman's Best and didn't have a rookie card, true rookie card yet, because they held him out for Series 1. Uh, but it did make those people that pulled Wander a good penny, and I hope you sold all those because now they're worthless. Inserts. You have base inserts, best ballers, Bowman signatures, fabled phenoms, and impact players. Um, there's a best ballers. I kind of like it. It's a little retro-ish. They do have a small parallel window of Mini Diamond, Lava, and Superfractor. Then you have the short print ones. These are kind of new over the last few years. They didn't used to do this so much in Bowman's Best, but you have the anime, the All-Star Futures card, and the Strokes of Gold. Um, we will go into more how rare these are here in just a second. Uh, Inserts, this is kind of what they would be numbered to if you were giving them a number. I showed the mini diamonds and the base ones of everything. It's not signatures, it's Bowman showpieces. I was like, signatures doesn't sound right. It's showpieces, Bowman showpieces. So, as you can see, everything is numbered in the 3,000, 2,000 range for the base inserts, which makes sense. They're fairly common. All-Star Futures, a little more rare, around 1,000. Bowman Anime, this is kind of interesting. They're coming out a lot. So they're still very highly collectible. So people are paying probably too much for them, but there's a lot of them out there. Not my problem, but just giving you some information. The real one that you want is the Strokes of Gold. You can see it's a true SP. around 100 printed of each person. So not too shabby there. Autos. Best autos is kind of the big thing. It's what I would really call the base auto. There's 104 of those. They're just rookies and prospects here. And you can see the parallel window, uh, refractor, blue rainbow, green, gold mini diamond, orange refractor, teal, which is a newer one, black, red lava, printing plates, which there's 4 of each. And I mean, they're all 101s because they're all different colors, but there's 4 printing plates per card. And then the true superfractor. That would be kind of the creme de la creme of these that you want. More autos. So you can get, to begin with, the All-Star Futures game, Best Ballers auto. There's the Best Ballers auto to your right. Hagen Smith, never heard of her, so you can kind of see that they have some never heard of her pitchers. And then you also have things like the Impact Players. It is a die cut. I think the Fabled Phenoms also is die cut, which kind of not the happiest with 2 die cut options. Just give us 1. I do like having a die cut every so often in a set. It's kind of nice, but to have 2 is a little much. That is, of course, Jackson Churio. I think all of these are on-card autos. I can't be for sure because I haven't seen every card, but a lot of them that I've seen are on-card. So take that in consideration too. Me, myself, as I get older, I've in the hobby, I kind of gravitate more toward the on-card autos if they're available. Sometimes they're not, especially like with the Hall of Famers. I kind of collect a lot of Hall of Famer autos. They're a little harder to find sometimes on card. So more autos? What are you talking about? Dual autos. Here you can see Paul Skeens and Dylan Cruz. The base on those is numbered 70, and then you have a small parallel window, a rainbow. And then you have triples and quads. Goodness gracious, they do added a lot more of these. I think there were some in the past, but not near what they did this time with the quads and the triples. And then also, why not family tree triples and dual autos? I even think they might have a family tree base, but I didn't see any odds for that. But I swear I saw some on eBay. You never know, they might have thrown in more stuff. So this does make it a little more juicy. Also, it does make it a little harder to break because, man, if you don't have all 3 of these guys or 2 out of the 3 and you lose a card that could be big money, man, that's tough. It's like right in your reach. So what are the estimate on these unnumbered autos? So here we go. See, this was supposed to be unnumbered, but here you go. It shows a number to 500. When I estimated it, I showed 281. So what's telling me here is it varies. So the All-Star Futures Game Chrome Auto Relics here are going to be varied. Some, in general, they're going to be on the average of 281. Some are going to be higher, 500. Some are going to be lower, probably. But that is what the numbers show. The best of autos are right around 1,000 printed each, which isn't awful when you compare it to like Series 1, Series 2, Series Update. Those are kind of printed to the moon. Best of auto refractors, duals, as you can see, they're going to be low. You expected that. And the best baller auto, also fairly low. Good auto sets, kind of a lot of auto sets to me, but that'll make more sense when we go through some additional numbers. So how many cases do I need to open to get an SP? Strokes of gold, you're going to need to open about 3 cases, 24 boxes to get 1 strokes of gold. Pretty sweet to pull one, I'll just say that. Of course, these are all according to their numbers on their website. Anime, you're getting 1.5, you're getting one of those every 1.5 cases, so pretty much a true case hit. The Chrome Auto Relics, a case hit, and then you can see the rest. A little tougher to get. The triple family tree is super tough to get. 142 cases to get 1 of them. Wow. All right, here is the odds. Like I mentioned, I think it was just a page and a half. And you can see they squeezed a lot in 1 page, but some of these, like Series 1, I saw it's 10 pages long. So, my goodness, a little bit crazy. that'll take a little bit to go through, but we'll do that as well, so be on the lookout. So the production numbers, basically I take what I saw on the odds, multiply it times the number of cards produced times the number of cards in the set. I come with a production number. I do that across all of the different parallels and all the inserts and the autos and the base cards. And guess what? I come up with an average number. And I throw out, of course, any outliers. There are always some that it's like, oh my gosh, that's not like the rest of them, so we'll throw it out. But usually I'll get within 10% error. So plus or minus 10%. This I think was lower than that. So we're looking at about 700,000 packs, about 60,000 boxes, and a little more than 7,000 cases. Where does that put it in the grand scheme of things? Oh, nope, I'm sorry. Let's talk about the autos first. The cards produced. Usually I might misplace these slides. That's always fun. Total true base cards. You're right around 3 million total base cards. Each, just divided by 100, that means they're about 30,000 each. So the base cards really aren't that valuable. Total base inserts around 300,000. If you're looking at the autos, 250,000 autos. That seems like a lot. It's about the same number as the inserts. It tells you the inserts aren't awful, but since there's not as many inserts, in each set, the numbers seem to still be high. Total number of autos that are numbered in insert autos, which are kind of the ones that you want, they're going to be the more rare, is right around 160,000, 162,000, 163,000, right around there. So you're about 100,000 in of just base. That means there's more that are non-base in general, which is pretty cool. I like that. All right, historical. Now this is historically looking across BOWMAN'S Best over the past 8 years. It looks like 9 years. You see, as you would expect, a steady increase. 2016, we were at 37,000 boxes produced. 2024, we're at 58,000 boxes. 52,000 last year, which was a pretty big increase, and you don't expect it to stop. This sells. Everybody looks forward to this. It's kind of one of the last releases, unless they do Chrome Platinum, of the year. So here's a Travis Bazzana, one of the top draft picks for the Guardians. I want to say top 3 or something. All right, here is some information on past years. So here's your base parallel and your auto parallel and how they've increased. As you noticed, production increased. So to make it still juicy, you got to do something. You got to add more cards, which is what they do a lot of times in like the base sets. Add more sets, and that's what they did here. Well, at least actually all they did here was they added more parallels. So we've almost 140% more, 150%, 60% more base parallels than there were in 2016. And there was a pretty good increase from last year, which makes it all understandable. I can increase the production by 10%, make everything juicy or more juicy. When I say that, hit odds, how many numbered cards am I gonna get, and what about the numbered parallels on the autos? As you can see, there was an increase there. This is just the base auto set too. So this is also what they do. They increase the number of autos. They start putting in, remember, this is only prospects and this is only prospects. I think there are some rookie autos. Actually, there are some rookie autos, but there's prospects here. So when you look at it, they have bumped it up. So the base set's nice and concise, tight. The auto set, oh no, they're going to add more and more and more. You're going to get pictures that you've probably never heard of, especially if you follow the team. You still won't have heard of them. It's kind of crazy the way they do it, but that's the way Topps and Fanatics is increasing production, trying to increase the hobby by what they say 10% or tenfold. I would say a 50% increase in general would be good, but if you're going tenfold, I mean, just think, to go tenfold, you're going to have to make tenfold more cards. I know that's a stretch goal, but still, that's kind of crazy. Other releases, where does this fall? Kind of right in the middle. So around the finest and cosmic range, Stadium Club Hobby, Topps Update Hobby is not far behind, or more. They had about 14,000 more boxes produced. So, and black is more than that. Kind of gives you a feel. This is not on the line of pristine, sterling, 5-star museum. Nope, you're not going to find it there. It's going to be more on the lines of finest and chrome. So there's quite a bit of it produced. It's not going to dry up, but the prices are going to go up. I've already seen that since they initially came out. All right, hit odds. This is what some of you really care about. The box hit odds is 8. Pack odds is a little more than 50% of the time you're going to get something. 12 packs kind of makes sense. So with 8 there, you're going to get 4 autos. That means you're going to get about 4 numbered cards or numbered inserts or short prints, the anime, strokes of gold, things like that. Compared to the past 2 years that I've done numbers, it's increased. They've made it nicer and juicier. So what that told me is they increased the number of parallels and autos, and the people in the auto sets. They have more players in those auto sets, which means they can make more boxes. And because they did that, they didn't produce just keep it the same at 7. They actually increased it some. So good on you, Topps. Did you water it down, dilute it? Yeah, you did. But you're still making us feel like we're winning. I appreciate it. You can tell the sarcasm. All right, auto odds 4.25. So are people getting 5 hits in a box? I haven't seen it. I haven't watched a ton of it. We will rip some this Wednesday. So go check it out. Non-base autos, 2.5. So basically, 2 out of the 4 are going to be numbered inserts, something different than just a base auto. Pretty cool. In the past, it's always been a little less than. I know one year we did get one Bowman's Best box that did not have all 4 autos. We got 3. So it looks like they made sure that you're going to get your 4 autos. And so they also increased the non-base autos as well. Again, not bad, but it's kind of diluted. I see what you did there, but it still makes us feel good. What about the cost per hit? Right now they're in the $400 to $500 range. I don't think people are buying at $500. You can find it easily for $400. Topps released it at $319 with tax. It was in the $360 range, $350-ish. So that's barely palatable. But at $400, these boxes used to be in the $200 range. When I first started in breaking and collecting back in 2020, I know inflation, but it feels like we're getting a little pulled over with this. Yeah, I just, it's hard to stomach at $400. Cost per hit, you're going to need every hit to be $50 or more. Cost per auto, if you're just looking at autos to get your money back, about $100 auto every time. There's not a ton of $100 autos in this. There are some, but a lot of them are going to be more in the $50 range, $60, $70 range. These aren't the most desirable Bowman cards. They do have those rookies in here, some, but they are scarce compared to the prospects. And prospect autos, since this isn't the Bowman first, aren't going to be as nice. They aren't in the $1,000 range if you pull a to 5 or to 10. They're going to be nice, several $100s, but it's still going to be hard to get your ROI back, your return on investment. So what does all this mean? Topps increased the size set, increased the production though, and in parallels diluted the value of the box. I think we've been through that. I love the design. Not my favorite. 2020 is still my favorite, but the increase in price has this one a hard one to buy. Now at $400 instead of the $330. Like I said, it's either $329 or $319, somewhere around there. It's a hard pill to swallow. Still a great set. The price is making it hard to get your ROI, even a decent portion of it. I would expect you're probably going to be in the 30% range if you're trying to buy a personal box. If you buy a case, you're probably going to be a little better off. but you know, cases are running close to $4,000. I guess they're $3,600, $3,200 in that range. You're going to find them. Realize all this is based on how correct or incorrect the odds are. Expensive, big potential, decent floor. Love the design. I'll give it a 7. One thing to note: Ellie De La Cruz, Jason Dominguez autos have not really surfaced in this product. It might be like Jordan Walker from a few years ago. They put him on the checklist, but they did not include him in the set. That's pretty big omissions, if that's true, for the base cards. I think there have been some inserts seen, but the base cards, no. Like base autos. All right. This is the end, my lonely friend. The end. Name that tune in the comments. If you have any comments, put it down in the comment section. We appreciate the like. Thumbs up would be great here. It gives us a lot more traction to get this information out to the masses, to the hobby, because that's why I do it. Love number crunching, but I do want to share that for everybody else so they have additional bullets in their clip when they're firing off and buying into breaks, or buying boxes, or even buying singles, so you know what you're getting. Also subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when we produce more of these. We will do some football Topps Chrome footballs coming out. I'm teetering on going back and doing a definitive as well, and then also Series 1 will have a review on it. If you want to get in any group breaks, we do have football, baseball. Check that out in the description, either through Whatnot or on our website. Thank you guys as always. Be kind, be nice to those around you, and peace out.